Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. As usual, I appreciate you taking time out of your busy day to come over here and spend time with me. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Now let me tell you this. I must start off by talking about the trending topic. I did a little thing on it, but I just wanted to say something about it. Because this Laurie Harvey, Michael B. Jordan's breakup has taken on a life of its own. Now listen, these people are calling this young woman every name in the book, and it is kind of revealing. The level of disrespect is jarring. They are calling this young woman every name in the book. I mean, what is wrong with people? Can't you just see something, have an opinion on it, not get too involved? They are all so emotional, especially black men. Y'all are so emotional, and you are the ones who always try to scold black women and chastise us on being emotional. Come on, just control yourselves. Now listen, my thing about on this whole issue is this. I have said it before and I'm going to repeat what I've said without fear of contradiction. Now, I don't believe that human beings were made to be together forever. If you're happy for 5 seconds, 10 minutes, 10 years, 40 years, kudos to you. Cheers. Whenever it's over, it is over. People should just move on. I know it takes time for you to readjust and for you to come to grips with your new reality or to understand what is happening. I get all of that. The vitriol is scary. And listen, I do believe that this man, Michael B. Jordan, best wishes to you. I would think, this is my opinion, that this is one of the things on your bucket list that you were able to accomplish. So you can now go back to your snow bunny, life and Snowbodyville, and without wondering or worrying if people are going to judge you for not ever, being connected to a black woman. So go ahead, sir, and enjoy your life. And people, just back off of these people. Let these people live their lives. We have an opinion because it's entertainment. I said my piece. I'm done. All right. Now, I'm sure that you would have taken note of my topic, which speaks undeniably to the way some black men think. Now, this is former NFL player Ricky Williams decided to take his wife's last name to create balance in their relationship. Now, when I saw this article, I was taken aback. Since when this is a thing? Why is it important for people to coin these overlapping phrases or whatever they are to give credence or meaning to their relationships or to the things they do privately? I cannot understand why they find it necessary to do these things. I do believe that in some cases these people are mere attention seekers because their actions are unnecessary. Anyhow, he gave an explanation for his decision. I am deliberately vague on the explanation he offered because it sounds nonsensical. I actually posted what his reasoning for that, but I will not repeat. I know bullish when I see it. Now listen, I'm going to give you context to substantiate my argument. I found this on Google. I'll only give you the relevant section to provide context. Okay? I quote, "The practice of assuming your husband's name was birthed in a deeply patriarchal society. And centuries later, the tradition still stands." End of quote. You heard that. Now I'll go out on a limb to say this. My idea of creating balance, which would have given credence to his reasoning, would have been for him to retain his name and add hers. Balance. But him taking out his name and just taking hers, where's the balance? Where is the balance? So there would be no representation on his side. There's only representation on her side. Undoubtedly, this clearly is self-emasculation. And I'll continue to say that black men are the biggest walking contradictions of this era. Now, this should not be a right or wrong argument. I'm not here to prove whether he was right or whether I'm right or he's wrong. That is not my intent. It should be based on logical and societal standards because they want to quote these things and pull them up conveniently. Well, then I'll do the same. I think it's very much applicable because we live in a patriarchy. So, in a patriarchal society. So, you have to purport, you have to show, and you cannot just choose when you want to be this leader and this strong man. It has to be with consistency. It should not be selective. Now, listen, the subliminal messaging coming from some of these men should not be ignored. Black men have given up. I do believe some of them have given up on the role of leader and the manly protector role because they're tired. It is too much for them to deal with. They are going to talk about how masculine women are from now until when, but they are sometimes relieved when women take the wheel. They want to rest undisturbed in their feminine energy. So people, ladies, leave them alone. Please, leave them alone. And I must go back to this. What is relationship balance? What is relationship balance? These are clear methods that weakens a man's inherent leadership position. They use these very casual titles that in my mind does not represent the man who takes pride in his masculinity. Because self-loathing and self-doubt and weakness, self-deprecation, subservient ideologies, submissive mindset is all evident in these things that they do. Listen, if my man wants to take my last name, I'll have a problem with it. Well, then who's going to be the protector and the provider in this relationship? I have to do that? No. I'm not doing that. These decisions have serious consequences. That is why I say the alpha, beta labels can be misused and they can be misleading. This automatically puts you in a weakened position. It diminishes your position of power. And this position that black men fight so hard to attain. You want women to be submissive. You speak on the fact that you're an alpha male. And you exhibit and you give off beta energy. I do believe that this justifies why so many men have become so subjugated and weakened. It weakens their position as leaders in society. They only have smoke for black women, and it's easy to come up against the black woman. But other groups of men, they have nothing for them. They are quiet, they're silent. They have now been reduced to mere followers. Listen, you need to pick a side. You straddle the line, you are too shaky. You defer and deviate, which tells me that you have lost confidence in who you are and how you are supposed to operate. We women take cues from your dominance. We women take cues from how you operate, how you move. A man carries the temperature in the room. And if you are going to be this way, it is going to take away from how we see you and the respect that you so want, that you don't want to earn, that you want to just strong arm. You're not going to get it. Their lack of discernment keeps overriding their ability to think clearly and to make decisions that will precede them proudly and not to leave a legacy that is tarnished and questionable. So you need to stop straddling the line and pick a side. Who do you really want to be? How do you want to be remembered? Listen, you stand for nothing and you'll fall for anything. All right, as usual, thank you for coming over here and spending time with me. Please like, share, comment. Please do the things you do. That will help my channel to grow, and I appreciate your presence. Thank you so much. Have a good day, and I'll catch you in the next one. And please check out my other videos. I have a few shorts too. Check out my stuff. I have good things there for you. Please check them out. Indulge. Also check out my stores, my books, my clothing, my apparel. I have something for everyone. Stay safe and be self-aware.